Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and today I'm going to be creating in my creative junk journal. This was my last page. I don't know if you saw that already, and if you didn't, I will leave the link below. We're going on to the next page today. This is kind of like my life journal, like my weekly journal. So I have got the next lot of weeks, which will be this ended on the 16th, so it must be around the 17th, something like that. So that's what this page is going to be about. I've already printed off my photos. And this is the collection I'm going to be using. This was sent to me by Paper May, so I will leave this as an ad. I chose the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. I'm a huge Simple Stories fan. I have been for years. I'm not so keen on that side, but I absolutely love this side. And I picked this thinking that it would be really good for journaling. All the little elements would be really fun. I love the sticker sheet. It did get a bit crushed in the mail. I don't know if you follow my other channel. It's Life with Lisa. I did do an unboxing of this and the mailman had completely crushed the box, so it's a little bit bashed. If you don't follow the channel, by the way, there's a link down below, and it's just like behind the scenes of running my business, a bit of family life and all that. These are cute, aren't they, these papers? I always think that the Simple Stories papers are just perfect for mini books all the time. I love these. Obviously perfect for scrapbooking. Oh, that's a nice one. The other thing I do when I get a collection, I go through and I put my favourite bits on top. Although I always like both sides. I always leave my favourite on top. Oh, I like both of those, although they look a bit like moths. I'm not a fan of moths. And then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We've got this one as well. Oh, this one's a good one. Okay, and then we've got, where was the journal page I had? I've lost that now. It was a, how can I have lost that? I've just literally had it. Oh, there it is. It's underneath. There we go. And I also got the washi tape as well. So let's have a look at this. I haven't opened it yet. Could even use that little strip up there. So we've got 3 rolls of washi. We have got the lemon. Obviously, I'll leave the link down below if you want to go and check this out. There's loads of other stuff as well. I've just picked a few bits and pieces. I just love washi tape. So let's use some washi tape on this page, actually. I've been meaning to do a video about ways of using washi and actually popping it all into one video with just a whole load of tips. So let me know if you like that idea. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using today. I think I'm going to start with this one here. I'm going to cut this to size. I'm still wondering about, actually, do you know, let's do something a little bit different. I was wondering how to attach the photos. I think I'm going to make this slightly larger, and we're going to create a little bit of a flip. I'm going to be super lazy again and just fold my paper. We'll pretend it's because I love the torn look, but we all know it's because I'm too lazy to go and get my trimmer. Where did I get that one? But it's a good job I do like the torn look. Right. Let's see if, let's have the torn, no, I need it to be that side. Right, so we're going to stick that in. I'm purposely leaving a little edge top and bottom, and then we are going to fold this over. That then can sit like that. Let's stick that in. The other thing I was going to say, although I tend to just do really quick pages, I kind of do them in stages as well. So I spent some time last night just going through my photos, choosing my photos and printing them off. We all know in itself that that is quite a big thing and that can take ages. I'm wondering whether to create something to go over that. Oh, you know what I could do? One of these journal things. So if I were to put the photo underneath, I want something to be able to cover that up. Does that? No, that doesn't. But that does. I am now going to go and get my trimmer and I'm going to cut that piece out. I'm already feeling excited about how this is going to come together. So we're going to pop that on there. However, that is too dark for me. I don't like the dark so much. So I am going to actually cover it in the yellow. So yeah, we all know it takes a while, doesn't it? Pick out your photos, print them off. So that in itself, if you think if you've got half an hour to journal, realistically, to then pick your photos, print them out, that can easily sometimes be half an hour. So I quite often do it like if I'm having some time on the sofa with my husband, if we're sort of watching something, I will then go through my photos whilst we're doing that and choose them, knowing what project I'm going to be doing next. I also do a lot of multitasking. So last night, for example, when I was printing off my photos, I was actually, what am I doing? I'm sticking this down. I was actually in the middle of video editing, and I often, when I'm proof watching something, when I've finished watching it, I will actually go back and rewatch the whole thing just to make sure it's all correct. But I quite often then will do something at the same time. So in this instance, last night I was watching back the video just to make sure it was all correct. But which one should I do? Let's do this one. I was also then choosing my photos and editing them. Editing the photos and then uploading them. So that's what I was doing last night. So I'm always trying to do more than one job at once. So then this morning when I came down to journal, I already knew what I was using because I was using this paper collection and my photos were already picked and printed. So that saved me so much time. So doing it beforehand can really help. Oh, that's quite cute. I didn't realise that. I quite like that. But let's go with this one as well. Even sometimes in the car, if you're a passenger in the car, just going through, editing photos and having them ready so that when you come home you can print them, that in itself is quite helpful. So we've got journaling space there, journaling space, and it covers up the photo, which I like. I don't like seeing half things when they're not quite done. I like that. Then we've got to decide what's going over here. Don't want too much. Should we have the yellow? Yeah, let's go with the yellow. And I haven't decided. Actually, my other photos I'm going to be cutting up. So let's go with a little bit of an edge again. Like that. I really like the white edge around. I think it looks really cool. Love the torn edges. And because we haven't gone over the crease, that really helps with that as well. I'm just wondering whether I need... No, I'm not going to add any blue there. I do need to decide though how I'm going to lay out these photos. These are 3 separate stories. Actually, my glass of wine I'm going to save for my smile journal. So it's just going to be 2 on this side. These are what I've been excited about, so I'm going to cut this out. I haven't decided yet where I'm putting the photos. I think that's just gonna kind of happen. I'm going to cut all the way to the top because I really like these as well. I don't know where I'm putting those either. So let me know if you are a fan of... Actually, I might pop that on there. Of simple stories as well. I really like that, but I don't know, I really struggle with anything dark. I might go into my scraps. This bit of scrap graph paper, check paper, keeps popping up in my projects. I keep using it. So let's do this. I don't know, I have a real problem with anything dark. I do not like the dark. I don't like dark rooms. I just don't like dark anything. It just gives me a dark feeling and I don't like it. So yeah, if I can make it nice and light, I always will. I don't mind a little bit of an edge. I think that could look quite nice. So let's trim that off. I'm really embracing the torn look lately. And this actually, this reason now wasn't just laziness. I've got my scissors sat there. I've just chosen to tear it because I thought that would look really nice. So this particular week we took our daughter and her boyfriend out for dinner. Had a nice walk, and Ada and I had a really nice walk as well on the weekend. And then I met with my lovely friend Alex as well, and it was the first time meeting, but we felt like we'd known each other forever. Right, let's pop that on there for us. We're going to create a little flip there. Let's use a little bit of the washi tape. I think it needs a little bit of extra colour on the top. That looks really nice, doesn't it? And then that can go on there, and we're going to need to create, it's going to have to be a side flip because I've put it the wrong way. If that was to be the flip the other way around. There. And then we're going to have Alex and myself. I think I might use this one here. Will that fit like that? No. But we could trim this. And now that fits really nicely. Got to decide as well with the stickers. I haven't looked at the stickers properly yet. But you can't go wrong with a sticker, can you? Let's pop that down like that. I seem to be using clear tape a lot lately. I never used to. And then I can journal about Alex and myself. I do quite like that one. These ones here as well. Right, where are we putting the date? I think I might... Let's go with the torn look of it again. I like that. Date. I usually do the date at the top, or let's do it there. Oh, that hasn't folded so well. I didn't plan this one out very well. So let's do the date at the top. That's quite pretty. I think that breaks that up a little bit as well. Let's pop that on there. I might just trim down the edge to fit it in the borders. Yeah, that looks a little bit neater. I'm wondering about this. I quite like that. I think this has to be one of my favourite colourways. What's your favourite? Do you have a colourway that you just always seem to be drawn to? Pop that there. Let's add some washi on Alex and I. And then we'll do washi at the top here. Although that's too similar, so let's go with the yellow one there. Actually, but no, right, let's have a look. I wanted to cut out You Make Life Sweeter. Let's use those. You don't always have to use the cards as a whole. I am just going to put them on here, and I'm going to stick them at the top here. So 2 decisions here. I've got You Make Life Sweeter. Do I pop them up there, or do I pop them on the card? They're going to stand out on the card so much better. I might do that actually. That looks good. And then the next one, you know how, I know I've mentioned this lots of times, I have a problem with being able to see part of a photo on a page. It just doesn't quite look right to me. And I popped this card on here, and I can just see Alex's sweet little face peeping out. It's like Peebo. So let's cover Alex up a little bit. Not that I want to cover him up, but I think it will help my page look a bit more finished. So let's add a strip onto here. I think that needs to go on there, and then we'll stick this on here. That's what we'll do. So I've got this on here. We need to pop some, I'm going to go and get some flour for this. You can use flour or talcum powder. Because it's a sticker, it's tacky, and obviously I don't want it to stick to the photo and damage it. Having the kitchen next to my studio is sometimes very handy. So I'm just using my flour shaker here just to pop on the sticky bits. And then that way we won't damage the photo underneath. I would like to pop that on there. I'm thinking, let's just do a little bit of glue, I think, along here. I was thinking staples, but because I've got the photo on the other side, just make sure that doesn't stick on the photo. It feels a bit sticky. There we go. Yeah, that's worked fine. And then I still want to pop something there, as there's still, that doesn't flick, so I want something to cover. I wonder if I can use one of these. We've got this one which says Sweetie. I'm going to take this because I'd like to be able to read the whole word. Again, it's not just photos. I have a problem with chopping bits off and only seeing part. Things like words as well. So now, if you look at this, you open it up and it looks fine. It says Sweetie. Close it and it still says Sweetie as well. It doesn't say Sweet. So yeah, I'm happy with that now. That just all looks complete to me. So this is actually coming along quite nicely. Just realized that I'm only part in. Let's use some of these stickers now. I think I'm just going to have a nice time attaching them. I'm just going to cut out some of these as well. I'm going to add a few little layers. I thought this would be quite nice maybe to pop inside. I'm not sure how much space I will have. I want it to kind of look like it's been stuck on there. This pizza, by the way, that we had here was amazing. Did you see my photos on Instagram? My personal account, by the way, on Instagram is the Funky Fairy. And my business one for Lollipop Box Club is Lollipop Box Club. It was such good pizza. In fact, we're going back there again this weekend with Holly because it was just so good. Let's pop that there. I might go and do the journaling and see how I go. I'm quite happy with how this is at the moment. I don't want to overdo it with too many stickers and things. Let's get the journaling done and then we'll see. Wow, my page is finished. This one's come together so fast, but that's all down to having a collection of papers, I have to say. It really speeds things up. I've got quite a lot of journaling going on here. I've discussed about my work-life balance. I know I harp on about it all the time. It's something I always struggle with, but I really made a conscious effort this week. I've just been going through my daily planner. I do make notes. This is obviously, as I do this now, this is a few weeks ago. I do make notes so I know what's kind of gone on so I can look back, which really helps with the journaling. So yeah, this week I really tried to work through the work-life balance. It was a busy week. I was kit packing. I have a monthly subscription box in case you didn't know. And I did actually take time out to, one, see our daughter. We went and had dinner with them and I've discussed her having a new house. And then I discussed, like I said, going out with Aid. We had a really nice walk, which I loved. And then going to see my sweet friend Alex. And I discussed that as well. And then just looking through my notes, and it said about Poppy going to the vets. And then I also made a note, Poppy, our little dog, who is 13 and a half. She had a funny turn and we thought, this is it. We both had tears. We've done this a few times with her now. Something happens. You think, oh my God, we're going to take her to the vets and she's going to be put down today. And you start thinking about all the fun times and the things we've done and all the happy memories that she's given us. And then I googled it and realized it was just her anal glands again. So we took her to the vet, they got squeezed, and she's back to normal again and hasn't had any more funny turns. So sometimes googling things isn't so bad, but that's our week. And it's lovely colours, isn't it? I'm really pleased with that. I hope you've enjoyed this lovely journal page today. Sorry about the discussion about anal glands just then. I bet you didn't expect that. But there we go. That's life, isn't it? All of surprises. But let me know if you're journaling this week. What are you up to? And what are your favourite colours right now? I'd love to know what you're doing. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.